What's up, everybody? Nancy here. I know what the burning question is. What does it know about pool? So let's find out. Let's start with some easy questions and then maybe get into some mechanics, fundamentals, and how much game strategy does it actually know? How much do you know about pool? As an AI language model, I have a vast amount of knowledge about various topics, including pool. Pool, also known as pocket billiards, is a popular indoor game played on a large rectangular table with 6 pockets. The object of the game is to use a cue stick to hit a set of balls in the pockets, with different variations of the game having different rules and number of balls. How can I improve in the game of pool? Improving in the game of pool requires a combination of practice, strategy, and mental focus. Here are some tips that can help you improve your pool game. 1. Practice regularly. The more you practice, the better you become. 2. Work on your stance and stroke. Your stance and stroke are essential to your accuracy and consistency. Make sure you have stable and balanced stance and work on developing a smooth and consistent stroke. That's pretty true. Learn the rules and strategies. 4. Focus on your mental game. 5. Watch and learn from others. It's a really good baseline. It covers all the basics of what you should do, but doesn't get into incredible amount of detail. Let's see what it knows. What should I practice when I want to get better in pool? Fundamentals, shot selection, breaking, safety play, practice drills, mental focus, and remembering consistent practice is key to improving your pool game. How about this? How can I tell what fundamental to practice? Alignment. Do you consistently line up your shots accurately? Are you shooting straight? Or are you inadvertently putting unintentional spin on the ball? That's a good question. 2. Stance. Is your stance balanced and stable? Or are you off balance or leaning in one direction? A good stance is critical to delivering a straight and accurate shot. You would have to have a lot of self-awareness to be able to answer that one. Grip. Is your grip on the cue comfortable and secure, or are you gripping too tightly or loosely? A good grip helps you maintain control over the cue ball. That's another one where if you don't know how to do it right, then you don't know if you're doing it right. Bridge. Is your bridge hand stable and in correct position, or are you moving your bridge hand during your stroke? Stroke. Is your stroke smooth and consistent, or are you jerky and inconsistent? Yeah. It's got the fundamentals right. It doesn't give you good advice about what to do to correct it, but it does point out in broad terms what the fundamentals are. And it didn't. And I was trying to ask it, how can you tell? But it answers me questions that sometimes you can't always tell. But then I can't really expect it to, know something like that. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with that one. What's the best way to master pool fundamentals? I'm not sure. I don't really know if it's going to give me anything, but let's find out. Practice regularly, get feedback, use drills, learn from others, and continuously learn. Attend workshops, read instructional books and articles, and watch instructional videos. I think what it could do here is to say, record yourself. But but these are decent answers. These are decent answers. Practice regularly. Yes, you have to do that. Consistent practice is essential to mastering it. Stance, grip, bridge, and stroke. Yes, absolutely true. Use drills. Incorporate drills into your practice sessions to help you focus on specific aspects of your game. I don't think it's wrong. I'm actually kind of surprised that it knows this much about pool fundamentals. I was going to ask it questions about the mechanics. Oh, well, let's ask some more detailed questions. Let's see if that does anything. I kind of get a feeling that it's just going to give me just practice. I want to ask it some questions about how to straighten my elbow. I have a feeling about what it's going to say. How do I keep my elbow straight when stroking? Check your stance. Yeah. 2, keep your elbow close to your body. Keep your elbow close to your body throughout your stroke to help maintain a straight line between your elbow and cue. If your elbow is too far away from your body, it can cause your arm to move in a circular motion. You know, that's actually really true. Which can result in an inaccurate shot. Sometimes I do that where I go down too fast and my elbow's too far from my body. It's absolutely true. Use your shoulder. Engage your shoulder when you stroke the cue. This can help you keep your elbow straight and create a smooth and consistent stroke. Engage your shoulder. That's getting into more like some more advanced stuff. Because usually shoulder is somewhat minimally used, because when you're stroking, you're usually trying to just keep this one straight. I mean, granted, you are using your shoulder to pull, to move your elbow higher. That's actually a technique that I'm trying to use more of now. I'm not sure if it's describing this as on a broad base or if everybody should know this. You know, number 2, I'm kind of surprised about that number 2 thing, because that's the kind of thing that only a player would know. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. I mean, the others, check your stance though, and practicing and seeking feedback. Those are pretty, you know, anyone could say that. Use your shoulder, and that one's kind of that one's a little questionable there. How do I improve my draw stroke? If you give me the same answers, I'm going to be very upset. Wow, I am shocked. I am shocked. Okay. I'm shocked because the number 1 answer is use a loose grip. So I'm taking lessons with Robin Dotson, who says loosen your grip if you miscue when you're trying to use a draw, and it works. And that is the number 1 answer right now. I am kind of shocked. It says a loose grip on the cue can help you generate more power and control on your draw stroke. Relax your grip on the cue and focus on using your wrist and forearm to generate the stroke. Use a level cue. Keep your cue level and avoid lifting the back end of the cue too high. Also very true. Use a controlled backswing. Control your backswing to ensure that you are hitting the cue ball in the right spot. You should aim to hit the cue ball just below the center to generate backspin. Follow through. A good follow through is essential to a successful draw shot. That's absolutely true. But everyone knows this, right? Practice. Consistent practice is essential to improving your draw stroke. Yeah, obviously. Seek feedback. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of surprised because number 1 is you know, something that I didn't always know. You know, when in like first few years and stuff. That's kind of surprising. Level cue, yes, I did know that then. Use a controlled backswing. That one is kind of control your backswing to ensure that you're hitting the cue ball in the right spot. You know, I never even thought about that. So what is it basically saying that on the backswing of the final stroke, you control it more than you would otherwise? I'm not sure how that would apply to purely to a draw stroke as opposed to like any other stroke, like a top shot. But that loose grip part, that was pretty impressive. How do I learn to control cue ball speed better? Kind of starting to wish that I could like upload a picture of a shot and ask it what it would do during this situation. Wouldn't that be nice? Incorporates, and I'm not going to read the whole thing because it goes into a lot of like, you know, stuff that you already know. Practice, focus on your grip, focus on your stroke, adjust your stance, use spin, use speed drills, and seek feedback. Okay, that wasn't as surprising. Nothing shocked me here. But, you know, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. I want to throw it a curveball. But what? Is it possible to become a professional pool player in 2 years? Let's see what it says. Becoming a professional pool player in 2 years is very challenging, a goal that may not be achievable for everyone. It requires a tremendous amount of dedication, hard work, and natural talent. While some players may be able to achieve professional status within a few years, it is more common for players to take several years or even decades of practice to reach that level. To increase your chances, in 2 years, you will need to have access to quality training, coaching, and competition opportunities. Well, it doesn't say it's not impossible, though. It doesn't say it's impossible. I mean, while it may be possible for some players to achieve this goal in 2 years, it is not a guarantee and requires a significant investment of time and resources. Let's see if I can shorten that. Is it possible to become a professional pool player in 2 months? Is it going to give me the same answer? Yeah, I think it's going to give me the exact same answer. Sarcasm is lost on ChatGPT, of course, obviously. It seems that it just took the whole response for 2 years and 2 months and just gave me the exact same answer. I think if I asked it 2 hours, it would also say that it is extremely challenging without telling me that I'm crazy. All right. What else I got? Will Savannah Easton get to play in the Mosconis eventually? She doesn't know. I do not have access to up-to-date information on her current status or future plans regarding her involvement in the Mosconi Cup. Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Okay, let's ask it about some mental game stuff. How does one practice mental game in pool? Okay, so it's giving some tips on how to practice your mental game in pool. First being visualization, positive self-talk. Repeat positive phrases to yourself, such as, I can do this, I'm a great player. Okay. Focus on the present. When you're playing, focus on the present moment and the shot at hand. 4, set achievable goals, such as improving your break or mastering a particular shot. 5, learn to manage emotions. Use match simulations. Practice matches are an excellent way to practice your mental game in a realistic setting. Play practice matches with friends or competitors and focus on maintaining your composure and executing shots under pressure. Oh, okay. Although I'm kind of like worried that like if I think I would have to set up my friends for that because sometimes we play just for fun. Getting all serious may throw some people off. Let's see. But the visualization part, I like that one. That is one that I'm actually started incorporating into my game fairly recently. So I'm also surprised that it knows that. This is really impressive. That positive self-talk part and telling myself I'm a great player, I don't know if it's my insecurity issues or I feel like it's a little ridiculous. I could give it a try though. As I'm sitting there getting my ass handed to me. Focus on the present. Yes, I absolutely believe this is true. Avoid dwelling on past mistakes. So easy to do. Setting achievable goals. Let's ask more stuff. How can I practice? Let's ask it. I feel silly doing positive self-talk to myself during a match, especially if I am losing. What else can I do? This is kind of a long-winded question. Can it answer this? If positive self-talk feels uncomfortable for you, there are many other mental game techniques you can use to stay focused and motivated. Focus on your breath. Reframe your thoughts. For example, instead of saying, I'm playing terrible, say, I can get back. 3, use visualization. 4, stay present. And 5, take breaks. Remember, the mental game is just as important as a physical game in pool. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just shut up now. Yeah, I'm a little shocked right now. I'm a little shocked. So basically, ChatGPT understands what's important of pool fundamentals, how to practice them. And it knows some like deeper strategies that not many people know about, that I had to personally get taught myself. And it knows about the importance of mental game during a match. And it gave suggestions for improving your mental game. This is, this is, it's getting pretty deep. It's getting pretty deep. Do you have advice for using visualization during a match? Wow, there's a lot of visualization going on here. So it's saying 1, visualize before the match, and to visualize yourself playing well and winning. Imagine yourself executing your shots perfectly and staying focused. Visualize your shots, which is to visualize yourself making the shot successfully. Visualize the angle, speed, and spin of the cue ball. And imagine the ball going into the pocket. 3, use all your senses. When you visualize, try to use all your senses. Imagine the sound of the balls hitting each other, the feel of the cue in your hand, and the smell of the pool hall. Wow, ChatGPT is getting really in there, isn't it? 4, stay positive. Visualize positive outcomes and successful shots. Visualize overcoming challenges. 6, practice regularly. Of course. Oh, practice visualization. Gotcha. Wow. That goes to a whole new level of visualization in pool that I never even thought of. Never even thought of. What is going on here? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of stumped right now. I'm kind of sitting here thinking, I've never gone this... I've never asked anyone questions this deep before in pool. I'm not sure if I should go deeper. I'm not sure if I can get an answer. But you know what? Let's try. Let's try. How can I build a better habit of, I can't spell right now, visualizing success? So that question was kind of a follow-up question to number 4, which is staying positive and visualizing positive outcomes. And what it says is set aside time for visualization. Make it a routine. Incorporate visualization into your pre-match or pre-practice routine. Use positive self-talk. Okay. I'm a skilled player. Before, when I asked, it said, I'm a great player, but now ChatGPT is saying I'm a skilled player. I think ChatGPT is like understanding that I have some kind of, is coming down to my level. It's like, okay, if you can't say that you're a great player, how about skilled? Can you do that? Oh boy. And she never, why am I calling it she? ChatGPT never fails to say practice regularly. This makes me wonder how deep this will go, because it's getting deeper and deeper into kind of a self-help arena. Like if I ask it any of these questions to dig deeper, of course it's going to go into some look into your past and heal your past or something. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But let's see what happens. Yeah? Am I right? How can I develop better focus on the process? 1, set goals. 2, create a routine. 3, focus on the present moment. 4, practice mindfulness. 5, use keywords like staying present or focusing on technique. 6, stay engaged. ChatGPT is a very mindfulness and self-awareness minded AI, isn't it? I'm starting to think that this has been written by some kind of monks or something like that. I don't know where to ask it from here. I mean, I could ask it how to practice mindfulness, but then it's just going to tell me to meditate or something like that. Staying curious about your performance, set goals, create a routine. How do I get better at setting goals in pool? No, how about let's get specific. What goals can I set for myself in pool? Improve a specific skill. 2, increase your consistency. 3, reduce errors. 4, increase your knowledge. 5, compete in tournaments. 6, achieve in a certain ranking. 7, develop mental toughness. And these are examples of goals that I could set for myself. That wasn't exactly what I was going for. I was thinking more about the table skill or something like that, which is mentioned in 1 to 3, kind of. But the answer is not wrong. I realized that I just worded it weird. Let me rephrase that. What kind of specific skill goals can I set for myself? Improve your break, develop your safety play, improve your positional play, develop your jump shot, okay. Improve your bank shots, develop your kick shot skills, and then it always seems to end up with this little phrase. Remember to make your skill goals specific and achievable and measurable. Okay. I'm not really quite sure where else to take this, so I'm a little off guard right now. I'm a little stumped right now because it knows a lot more than I thought it would. I need to come back with another action plan to attack this. Okay, ChatGPT, you win this round. That was good. It's not something that I would consult as far as specific pool skills. It seems to just go back to talking about, practicing it, which we know, but it doesn't address what the issues could be as well, because it can only answer things that are an issue. So in that way, it's not as helpful. But I think that things more in the self-help arena, I think this ChatGPT could be a really good chatting program or like an answer provider. I wouldn't replace my pool teacher with ChatGPT ever. But it did give me some, really good ideas about where to look as far as where to improve my game, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna end the video there. I hope I certainly learned something. Hope you guys did too. And thanks for watching, and take care, guys. Keep shooting, keep practicing, and remember to make your goals specific and measurable and achievable. Bye.